Hi, today we'll learn kinematics. So we'll learn kinematics from very basics and then we'll move on to advanced concepts. We'll also learn different tricks and shortcuts that will help you solve sums in the matter of seconds. So let's start. If there are three levels of students who can watch this video. If you are very beginner, so we are starting from the very beginning level, so it will be helpful for you to catch on the basic concepts and go on to advanced and also use the tricks. If you have already known some of the basic concepts of this, just bear with us for 1 to 2 minutes and then we'll jump on to that concept. And even if you are advanced level in kinematics, do watch this at a fast forward so that you can skip the basic part, but then we jumped on to tricks and the advanced concepts. Maybe some of that concepts you have missed. So all of you stay tuned. We'll go on to some good concepts, good tricks that will really help you in your final exams. So while starting, we'll start from very basic things like basic definitions in kinematics. So let's start with the basic definitions. First is, can you define what is distance? What is distance? So in simple term, I can say distance is path length. So suppose this is my point A and this is my point B. So the distance will be path length. If the man goes using this path, the length of this blue line will be my path length. So that path length will be distance. So distance will be this. Second definition is displacement. Now what is displacement? So displacement is the shortest path between 2 points. So displacement is the shortest path. So in this case, from point A to point B, my shortest path will be, this will be my shortest path. So this is my displacement and this is my distance. Okay, so from point A to B, this blue line is my distance, this will be my displacement. Let's give set some numerical value and try to solve one sum. So let's see this is 4 meters, this total is 8 meters, total this, and this is 3 meters. So you have to find distance from A to B and you have to find displacement from A to B. You can pause the video and try attempting this sum. So we'll solve this. So distance, as we know, is the path length. So if we add all this length, I'll get my distance. That will be 4 plus 8, 12, 12 plus 3, that is 15. So my distance is 15. My distance is 15. For the displacement, I need length of this red line. So to get the length of the red line, what I can do is, I can parallelly draw this line. So if this is 8, this will be also 8 meters. I'll draw a parallel line over here. So this will be 4 meters and this will be 4 meters. Now if I look into this triangle, if I redraw this triangle, this will be 8, this will be 4 plus 3, 7. So this is the hypotenuse. So the answer for this will be 8 square plus 7 square. So our answer for displacement AB will be root of 64 plus 49. So this will be your displacement. Now let's move on to third definition. So third definition is your velocity. First we can see speed. So what is speed? In simple terms, I can say distance traveled per unit. Speed will be distance traveled per unit time. My speed will be distance traveled per unit time, and my velocity will be displacement per unit time. displacement will be per unit time. These are the 4 basic definitions. Now moving on to last definition. Last definition is your acceleration. Acceleration is defined as rate of change of velocity. So by what rate your velocity is changing, that rate is called as acceleration. Now see, these are 5 basic definitions. Let's go into detail why we need to define this. So the basic thing in the development of mankind is, if I ask you what if I am at your home and I want to go to a second friend's home, so if I ask you what is the way to go here, so firstly you can see me go straight, then take right, and then last take left, and then you will arrive at the destination. Now this is a very unclear thing, because I don't know how much I have to go straight, then after taking right turn how much I have to go in that direction. Therefore we define something called as distance to be specific in our motion. So if I tell you go 10 meters straight, take right turn, move 5 meters in that direction, and then take left turn, and 2 meters when you cross that path you will reach to your destination. Now this is specific, so therefore we define distance. And displacement, we compare it what is the shortest possible path and the path we are taking, so what will be the best path. So therefore distance and displacement we use for our comparison. Then this gave us a good comparison and a good path to follow. But if I asked you how much time I will require to reach there, now this varies whether I am going by walking or I am going by a vehicle. So therefore we introduce something called as velocity. So greater the velocity, lesser the time we will require, because the faster I move, lesser time I will require. So therefore we define something called as velocity. Now in our natural paradigm, it is not always that we move with constant velocities. We change our velocities. If you have been to any bus, if I place my leg on the accelerator, the velocity of the bus start to increase. The rate by which that velocity is increasing is our acceleration. You can even go beyond acceleration, like rate of change of acceleration, but that is not required in our daily motions. So therefore we restrict ourselves to the acceleration, and this is what you will find in your complete syllabus. So these are the 5 basic definitions that we have learned, and if you have any doubts, do comment. We'll be happy to help you. We'll move